Okay, so we're gonna make Oreo balls. I saw the video on TikTok. So we need to microwave this. And I'm gonna have two lovely assistants. Actually three. Joe.
I'm making coffee.
Jeremy and Michael. You don't care, y'all don't need. Okay, we need to melt this first. Can you find me a container to melt this? Yeah, a glass one. I've never seen this before. You just toot.
No, that was that.
I didn't do anything. I'm making coffee.
Okay, I've never seen this before. I've always used like the white chocolate, so this is pretty neat. Yeah, that's perfect. Sanko her.
Yeah, good
Did
job.
you make this TikTok?
No, you wanna maybe? So I guess we're gonna use all of it. And then I need a cooking pan.
Use the whole.
I'm just gonna see how long she does it for.
10 minutes.
What are you doing? Oh.
She said microwave for a minute, stir, a minute, stir, a minute, stir.
Oh, the whole box? Okay. A minute stir.
Yeah, 1 pack.
We've had this Ninja for 10 years.
Yeah,
All right, Michael. Get up. We just gotta crumple them. You notice we're missing one?
You just put them all, you dump them in there and then
What did
blend
you
them
just
all.
say? Okay.
I for once took the initiative and linked everything below. This was super easy to make. I got it from TikTok. So, and I think this is something like a lot of people know how to do, so I'm not really doing anything new, but it was a lot of fun and I really enjoyed it. And hello, you guys, and welcome. I hope you guys are really enjoying all this. This was a little different. I've got some decluttering on here and some laundry and some kit and just some basic cleaning around my trailer and Jeremy's double wide. This is Jeremy's double wide if you guys are new here and you don't recognize it. So we're going to be doing a couple things in there.
You use a block of cream cheese. I went down a rabbit hole with this lady's recipes too. There's another one. What was the other one I sent you? That I really wanted to try.
Oh, you sent like 4.
Oh.
And you didn't specify which ones you like.
I know we decided this one was the best. It was the
Peanuts and
the
chocolate.
crock pot
The
one.
crock pot.
The crock pot one?
Did that one look good?
It did.
Do you like crunchy peanuts and stuff? Haley's the one that doesn't like, but she likes peanuts. She doesn't like chocolate and nuts. No, I know she doesn't like the Hershey's with almonds. Like she just likes the plain
Much
Hershey's.
Hershey's, much
I don't
chocolate.
like Kit Kats or Twix. I don't like wasting candies. They're not good.
Have you ever eaten a Twix the proper way?
Well,
I would know
Have
because
you
the
ever
last.
eaten a Twix the proper
No,
way?
because your dad ruins it for me each time.
No, because you don't eat them the right way.
That's
how do you eat them the proper way?
Okay, wait. How do y'all eat a Twix? Oh my gosh, that looks so cute. I eat the Twix bar. I eat the caramel off the top, and then I eat the bar by itself. If someone doesn't snatch my bar and eat it first,
Takes me 30 minutes to eat 1 Twix.
I enjoy it.
I eat it. I just take the whole bag and shove it up my mouth.
Yeah.
Not
The
the
whole
bag.
bag of Twix.
The Twix. Yeah, the
Do
Twix.
you want to do this, Michael? I didn't mean to just kind of take over. You want to?
I don't know it's sticky.
In the TikTok, does she show mixing it up little piece by piece?
No, she shows dumping the whole thing in there. But
But
that
she
probably
does
makes
cut
more
it up
sense.
in pieces, though, right?
I don't know. Sounds right.
So the TikTok, she did cut it up into little pieces of cream cheese and then just blend it. She used this Ninja too, which was pretty exciting. I never have the exact same things, and I always have to make some kind of modification. The only modification that we had to do in this is I forgot to save a little bit of the crumbles of the Oreos to sprinkle on the thing. So we improvised, and Michael used peppermint instead. He and I had such a blast doing this. He's such a good kid. He's so funny, and it's always he's just kind of slides it in there. He loves to cook. Joe is my youngest that you see floating around there. Michael is my 15-year-old. But he really enjoys cooking. He's more of a eggs type guy, but
So now we're just supposed to scoop. Do you want me to scoop it in the bowls? Because you said you didn't want to get it sticky.
I can do
Yeah, I
it.
want to touch it.
Okay, so y'all see it's like a dough consistency.
Okay, so after you roll these into balls, you stick it in the freezer, I think for like 10 minutes, and then you pull it out and then you melt the chocolate. We melted the chocolate before, just not thinking. So, I like again, this white chocolate bark, the almond threw me off that it was like almond bark, and it didn't dawn on me like that it was almond like extract instead of like vanilla. It was amazing. And I use almond most of the time instead of vanilla. Not in my chocolate chip cookies. I don't like it that way. I found that when I used almond in my chocolate chip cookies, they tasted like sugar-free stuff. So I was like, no, thank you. But I had so much fun making this stuff. I love doing things like this. And this was even more fun because I haven't done it in a while. Since my husband and I separated, one of the big things is I don't really cook anymore. I'd kind of slowed down on cooking when I went back to work, but now we've kind of, now that we're sort of meshing things back together, he does a lot of cooking. And then, and it's really nice. He enjoys it. I hate cooking main meals, to be honest. I like making Thanksgiving and Christmas sometimes, but even then, like I don't like to cook the big meats like turkeys and hams and all that. I can make a good casserole, but I really don't enjoy making it. The type of main dishes I like making like chicken noodle soup and chicken and dumplings. But so like baking and cookies and cooking like this type of stuff, like this is my cup of tea. This is what I like doing. Apparently I like slowed this down in slow motion, but I'm showing you guys what they look like before we take them out and then put them in, back over there and dip them in the white chocolate. But anyway, yeah, so like I was saying, I haven't done this in a long time. Last Christmas, we were kind of decided to just take it easy. We had just decided that we were going to separate, but we still did everything together, which is unusual, I know, because we've gotten along and remained best friends to this whole thing. But I guess that just goes to show that's why we kind of decided to work things out anyway. But nobody's perfect. No marriage is perfect. But anyway, that's beside the point. That's not even what I'm really talking about. Just kind of switching this stuff up. I would really like to do more stuff like this on this channel. I'm not going to make any commitments. I've got a couple ideas coming up, but I personally would love to do more of this stuff. If you guys have any ideas, things that you would like to see, or even a recipe that you have, you'd like to see somebody do something else with it, let me know. I might throw some main dishes in here every now and then. Again, not my cup of tea, but I don't care to do one here and there. I am gonna be doing some Salisbury steak soon. I don't know when. I found some recipes the other day, and it seems super easy. And I love Salisbury steak. Love Salisbury steak, meatloaf, all that stuff. I mainly like red meat. I'm not big on chicken. Like I love chicken and dumplings, but come to find out, I really just like the dumplings. Okay, so these came out of
The ones without candy cane are on.
I want the ones with candy cane. I don't want one with candy cane.
Hold your hand under your thing because you're going to make a mess. Hold your hand under it so you don't make a mess. Like this.
No, I feel like good.
Good?
Oh no, I'm trying to.
Mmm. Mmm.
Okay.
Mmm.
Oh. These are the greatest things in history.
Oh, pretty
I
good.
want-
Good.
Excellent job, guys.
Good job,
It's fair that they're not bite sized.
Yeah.
We got
If they were bite size, I would eat like 100 of them.
Yeah. If I could swallow this the whole population of these rings go bye-bye.
I'm a fan.
Okay, so the Oreo balls were a hit. They were really, really rich. I loved them. All the kids loved them. This is the next day, and they're gone. Not in this video, but the day I'm doing the voiceover. So yeah, we are in Jeremy's Double Wide. If you guys haven't seen this, I lived here in this Double Wide up until about a year ago. So if you're wondering why I'm cleaning out his stuff now, it's because most of this is mine, and almost all of this is my mess, and he doesn't know what to do with any of it. So I went in here and I'm cleaning all this out. It needed to be done anyway. So if you've been here from the beginning, you guys know how much progress I've made in this closet. At one point, you couldn't get in here at all. Like it was full to the brim. So it has been 5 years, almost 6, that I've been working on this. And I am so proud of the progress I've made. I know I've said that like 10 times. So if you backtrack, Jeremy and I have been together actually. You guys are seeing this Wednesday. So Tuesday, which is the 17th, is our 11-year anniversary. So we've been together 11 years. When we moved in together, we had 4 children and about 3 households worth of stuff. So, and at that time, I didn't realize I had a lot of hoarding tendencies. I have a very close family member that is a hoarder. And when I say it, like, could be on the show hoarders, it's that bad. It's not a matter of too much stuff, but it's hoarding. So anyway, I realized not until I started this channel that I had some severe issues, well, potentially severe issues. And it's like, and I'm not being funny when I say this, like, I feel like if I hadn't caught this in time, that I would have been one tragedy away from hoarding. Because usually that's what happens with hoarders, is there is some type of mental disorder or usually a tragedy. You see that a lot, like they lose a spouse or a child, or, there's some type of trauma in there. And I feel like the way that I was keeping things and living, that could have easily been me. And I'm not saying that it couldn't down the road. Hopefully I won't find out. So one of the big things I used too was the kids as an excuse. We homeschooled, so I kept everything. Also had undiagnosed ADHD. So since then I have been medicated, and I am very aware that I am keeping crap. So what happened here is I just continued. I was going to do like this 100 item declutter challenge, and I quickly realized that it wasn't going to happen, and I lost count. So I went in here, and what Jeremy and I are doing is I'm going through and deciding what items need to go, and he gets to take the physical act, or complete the physical act of getting rid of them. So I told him, I was like, look, this is probably donation and this is trash. You take it away. I'm good, because if I go through it a second time, I'm going to end up keeping most of it, and I don't want to do that. I feel like when I've made the decision to get rid of something, that I need to stick with it. And the majority of these things in this closet, I haven't looked at in a year. Like, we haven't used it. There's just nothing to really keep in here if we haven't used, with the exception of like the Christmas stuff and 2 boxes in here. One is Halloween and Christmas stuff, and like clothes and that, and then a box of the kids stuff that is like their papers and everything. I was able to condense 5 children's paperwork down to 1 box, which at one point there were 6 totes full of stuff. And I mean, I really struggled with that. It would overwhelm me. Like, I never got it when people were like, oh, I'm so tired. I'm like, how are you tired from sitting there going through a box? And then when I finally really put the effort into sorting through that stuff and making big girl decisions, it wore me out. So yeah, that's where I'm at now.